Hey y'all, this Whistlinphil. Um, I I wanted to ramble a little bit about vocabulary. How I don't have as big as vocabulary as I used to. I mean, when I was 21, 22, college was fresh in my mind. I was an English major, graduated. I was big on writing, and I was big on grammar and correcting grammar. It was really annoying. And my vocabulary was huge. I was always using words. My wife would be like, "What do you?" Now I don't use as big of words as I used to because it's just my vocabulary has changed. I've kind of slacked out a little bit. I got a little bit of vernacular in me, but I was about vocabulary. Something that I was thinking about today was how I use weird expressions. I just say things like explicit lyrics. Come on. I'm gonna say something. Colder than a witch's titty. I don't know where I got that from, but I say it all the time when I go outside. Colder than a witch's titty. But to avoid words like titty that sound kind of naughty, I say things like boulder. Colder is a boulder. Colder than a boulder. Doesn't make any sense. Colder than a boulder. Or hotter than a botter. I tend to rhyme things, which is really. It reminds me a little bit, now that I think about it, of Ned Flanders on The Simpsons, who rhymes things. He puts the Italy bitterly in. I don't do that very often, put Italy on things, but sometimes I do. And you know what? It's just one of my little quirks. It's the quirks of Whistlinphil. You know, come up with words, coin in words, like I mentioned the vlog the other day about fashion when I mentioned the word clatching. I coined that term because I like that term. I make up words all the time. Um, People say, I shouldn't make up words. Look at one of the greatest writers of the English language. Look at William Shakespeare. He made up a lot of words. Some of them didn't catch on, but some of them did, and we don't even know the origin. We don't know the origin. I mean, I don't know. I'll get into that probably sometime, where I'm actually analyzing particular phrases and stuff. But he made up words, and some of them are used a lot, some of them aren't. I probably shouldn't put myself on the same pedestal as William Shakespeare, but I can. I can do that. Maybe someday I'll be as prolific as him, writing 2,000 poems and 50. I used to know this stuff about like how many the plays he had in each category and all this because I took a college class called Shakespeare where we had a big, huge book of an anthology, a couple smaller anthologies, but this big, huge book I read to Sarah when she was in diapers. It's really weird. I'd lay on the floor next to her. She loved hearing me read, but I would read aloud, read Shakespeare, and yeah, I think it's helped her be a smarter girl. It's at a young age, it helped her read at a young age, it helped her with a vocabulary at a young age, talk to grown-ups and not sound goo goo gaga. I mean, that's a good thing. It's a good thing.